Good morning, guys. Let's see. Victor, Caden, Connor, Owen, Wesley, Colton, Luke, Maddie, Freeman. He even asked me this morning whether we were going to have class. Tanner, Hedges, Mason Hedges, Albert, McFarland, Mueller, Murphy, Hunter, Portwood, Price, Robertson, Pink Panthers there, Zalen, Stockman, Ma. Okay. If you got my emails, you know that I've been rather sick. I shouldn't have postponed getting my flu shot because normally put them together. I do flu, COVID, and something else. I wanted to wait for the fall break so that when it kicks my butt, I'll have time to recover. Well, flu didn't wait for me. All right. I posted your homework assignment for chapter 5, 6, and 7. And it's due not this Friday, but the Friday after the break. And these chapter folders basically have the video link and the docs we have. And homework is there. I just duplicated the templates that you can use for this homework. This description basically gives you the parameters of the project, you know, how much we're selling, how much we're spending. And this is the actual assignment. I want everything to be done in Excel. If you calculate some stuff somewhere else, just put the number in. That's not going to have much value in me. At a minimum, you have to describe to me how you got that number. You have a question? Oh, okay. Just like the first one, this has an extra credit as well. All right. And we're going to have the exam on the 13th, I think. Not next Monday, but the Monday after that. Let's make sure. All right. Yeah. And I'll have review sessions scheduled for next Thursday and Friday before the exam. Oh, one more thing. I will send an email to this effect anyway, but we will not have class on, let me see, October 29th. I'm down to a conference in Florida, Marathon Key. Never been to Keys. I've been to Southern Florida quite a bit. This was actually a paper that I was supposed to present last March, but at the end of last March, I got surgery and stuff. Obviously, I couldn't go. So I submitted the same papers. Surprise, surprise, they accepted it again. All right. We're going to continue with bond valuation. If you remember last time, we pretty much defined what a bond is, what sort of properties it has. We especially talked about fixed rates, fixed coupon rate bonds, and we developed a little template that calculates the value of the bond given the inputs. But it's not all that does. So let's say, suppose you just issued a bond with 20 years to maturity, face value of $10,000. It's my bond. I can attach it anything I want. Uh, Coupon rate of 15% with monthly coupons. What is the value of the bond if yield to maturity is 6%? If you go to our template, if all you're doing is valuing a bond, make sure that you are in the setup mode, which means this thing is red. This is the solver mode with the green light. Enter your inputs. What's my face value? $10,000. Coupon rate, 15. Remember, coupon rate is at the discretion of the issuer and it stays constant uh, throughout the life of the bond. Yield to maturity, 6. Coupon frequency, we said monthly. That means there are 12 coupons per year, and years to maturity is 20, if I remember it correctly. Yes. All you have to do is read off the value of the bonds from there. Okay. If I change anything about the inputs, let's say this is a semi-annual bond instead of annual coupons. Oh, remember, these are some intermediate calculations we have. This bond has 240 coupons. Each coupon is worth $125, but the period interest rate is only 0.5%. And you just read off the value. Suppose this was semi-annual, which means there are 2 coupons per year. The value is slightly less. That's because the yields that we use are APR numbers, annual percentage rate. If you want to compare the yields of bonds with different coupon frequencies, you should not ever compare them based on APR. You should compare them based on, actually, I'm going to calculate something called effective annual rate. Let me have that a different color. Oops, not the font. Actually, let me have that black and white. Think of effective annual rate as you start with $1 and you charge interest every period. At the end of 1 year, how much do you owe minus one? But we actually have a little Excel function. It's called effect. Control A. It has two arguments. What we call APR, Excel calls the nominal rate. So that's my nominal rate. And the second argument is what is the number of periods per year, which is the coupon frequency. So effective annual rates with semi-annual compounding, it's actually 609. If this was annual, which means one coupon per year, obviously effective annual rate and yield to maturity are going to be the same. The higher is the compounding frequency, the higher is going to be the effective annual rate. If you do it monthly, it's a little bit more. Not that anybody would do, but if you do it daily, it's a little bit more. There is actually a limit to it.